That's how a home stays strong.
Exactly. You will face challenges, but if you stand together, nothing will break your bond.
And don't forget to listen. Women have wisdom too, you know?
Yes, Mama, he did. And remember, a family thrives where there is peace, understanding, and shared effort. I hear you, Daddy and Mama. Marriage is a responsibility, and I will carry these lessons with me.
And don't be like... Anyway.
Like who, Deborah? Like who? Can we please continue?
Oh, this reminds me.
Reminds you of what?
You remember the day you lied to me that you had traveled to South Africa for a business trip, only to find you in a restaurant in Nairobi with Madam Anne? Should I remind you how I found out?
Deborah, this is not the direction we need to take now.
Oh, not the direction. How convenient.
Enough, Deborah. I admitted my mistakes and we both know you weren't blameless. You were quarrelsome, impossible to tolerate at times.
So it's my fault? My fault you were stingy, refusing to buy groceries until the cup bones were bare?
But Father, what if... Okay, Ikingi. Even when emotions are high, corrections must come with respect.
Ikingi, my son, marriage is not a joke. You take vows and those vows are a covenant. Let me make it clear what you should never do as a married man. First, never have a close relationship with any woman other than your wife. By whatever name, secretary, colleague, neighbor, housemaid, or a so-called spiritual daughter.
Well, sometimes relationships like that are harmless, you know.
Harmless? Sango, we are not talking about sometimes. We are talking about principles. Let me continue. Never get emotionally attached to any woman who isn't your wife. Do you hear me, Ikingi?
Yes, Mama.
And avoid celebrating women on social media. Not a colleague, not a neighbor, not your ex. Celebrate your wife, your mother, and your daughter. Period. Do you know what happens when you start throwing compliments left, right, and center? You send the wrong signals.
Sometimes